My friends, welcome back to 200 3D problems in FreeCAD series. Today, I want to work on exercise 50, which is a quarter of the progress of the whole series. So that's definitely a milestone, and I am happy to have you with me on this journey. Alrighty, I want to keep this image on the XY plane because all my sketches for this object will be on XY plane. Let me go ahead and relocate the image to match the center of the work center. I am taking the center of the circular hole as my work center. And now I want to get my hands on my first sketch, which will be on XY plane. And I want to start with this base, which is half slot, half rectangle. So let me go ahead and start with the slot. All right. So this outer radius is 25. I just want to pin it down there before I do anything else. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Bring this to a little closer. Right, and maybe close it as rectangle. Now I want to make these two horizontal. And what I want to do, I want to fillet those using constraint preserving fillet, sketch fillet. That way I won't be losing this corner. And I want to keep that corner in there. Okay, these two fillets are radius 15 each. Okay, and the distance between this point, okay, this the corner point and this point is 55 plus 15, which is 70 actually. So 70. All right, that's my first sketch. I see two holes in there, tiny holes. Let me take care of that as well. So these two are diameter 5, which is radius 2.5. I see another hole in the middle. Since I'm working on the sketch, let me take care of that as well. So that diameter is 20, making radius 10. Alright, I want to, so this is my sketch base. I want to extrude that for 10. Did that. Now what I want to do, I want to work on this outer shell, not the inside one, outer shell. Do that, my sketch will be on this face, which we can draw an XY plane with an offset of 10. And I want to reference to this inner circle. I maybe did not have to do that, but anyway. So what I want to build is outside circle and the inside circle. So I want to draw this outside circle and inside. So this inside will be equal for that. This outside circle radius is given as 20. So diameter is 40, radius is 20. Now I'll have to draw this spine sort of kind of thing, which I can take as a rectangle maybe, right? So what I can do is I can draw a rectangle to come all the way up here. So this point will be on this arc as well, right? And I don't want this line anymore. And I want to pull in this line so I can place this point onto object constraint. I want to make these two symmetric by this axis, and that's too much. Don't know why. Okay. Maybe make these two symmetric. Yes. And the only thing left is the length of this or the height of this line, which is, I'm going to say Okay, cannot see a reference for that one. So 20, 20, this is 10. And now I'll have to delete this part because that will cause a problem. So let me delete that. Okay. Now I have 1 degrees of freedom. Okay, which is these 2 points will be the same. Okay, I can take this point and place it on this line. Yeah, whatever works. So that's a fully constrained sketch. And I want to extrude that. I'm going to say sketch line. That will give me an idea. I want to extrude that for 20 total. Alright, now there is a inner hole that we'll have to make, which is diameter 30 and it goes down 5, right? And I can do that 2 ways. I don't want to draw another sketch. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a tube, okay, and make it outer diameter 15 and inner diameter would be 10. Okay, height it is 5. Alright, now it is sitting at the bottom. We want to move it up somewhere here. So this is 30 minus 5, 25. I want to place that on 25. Alright, so now I can make a cut. So I want to keep this one, delete this tube that I just created. And there it is. I could have done another sketch, or I could probably revolve it. So that would be another one sketch job as well. But there are like 2-3 ways to do the same thing. Obviously, I could do that in part design as well. And now finally, I want to make a fillet out of it. And before actually I do the fillet, I want to make these two one union. And then I want to refine it. After that, I want to do the fillet. So fillet comes all the way down to the tree. The fillet, the radius is 20 and we pulled it up by 20. So making it 20 fillet may become a problem. So making it 20 down there may become an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it 19.99. So just a tad lower than the maximum limit that I could go up there. So that way it's not creating any trouble. I think that's our object. Pretty simple. Fillet, I try to avoid using it, but if I have to, always that would be my very last step in the workflow. I hope you enjoyed this process. I will see you in exercise 51. Thank you for watching.